Hi guys, and welcome back to 13 Days of Halloween 2021 with Heather. We are on day 11, and today we're going to make this Baddie For You card. Isn't that just adorable? Then on the inside, we've got the bats with the Halloween. Now, you could, remember I talked about in my quick tip last week, that you could elevate your cards by running DSP along the bottom. I elevated the inside by stamping this time. So let's get to it. I did do some die cutting ahead of time to save on time for this video. So I used the Frightful Tags dies, this one, with the black glitter paper. And then I used my Layering Circles framelits dies. And I used the scalloped, I used the two smallest. So on the Fleur de Flamingo, I used the second, next to smallest. And then on the white, I used the smallest. Okay, now for our cardstock, it's basic white. And it is 4 1/4 by 11. And you're going to score it on the 11-inch side at 5 1/2. This is going to give you your card base. Let's just go ahead and burnish that. Okay. Now you're going to need basic black cardstock. It is 3 3/4 by 5. And a piece of the DSP with the bats from the Cute Halloween DSP collection. It is 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. We are also going to be using the black and white gingham ribbon. All right, let's get started. First thing we're going to do is we're going to put our ribbon onto our DSP. And I'm going to be using my Seal Plus for that. And I'm going to put it on this one a little bit higher. I liked it lower like that, but I know that that's going to bother some people because it's not centered on the black glitter piece that we die cut out. So, and you know what? For once, it didn't even bother me. So, go me. Okay, so I put about an inch, half an inch, so I didn't take it up that much more. I'm gonna press it down using my ribbon scissors. I'm just gonna, and yes, I have paper scissors and I have ribbon scissors because you shouldn't use the same pair of scissors on both. It dulls the blades. So get that just a little bit straighter. There we go. Then we're gonna put adhesive on the back. Oh, there we go. I do hold the ribbon with my finger when I go over it. Like this. Okay. I'm going to center this on the black. Just like, oh, it's a little bit more on the bottom than the top. That's okay. It's not perfect. I'm not perfect. And you don't have to be perfect either. That's the joy of handmade crafts. Okay, we're going to center this to the best of our abilities, just like this, on the white, basic white cardstock. And now we're going to do some stamping, and then we'll add these together. All right, we're going to use our B and our D blocks today. And the stamp set we are using is the Frightfully Cute. So let's start with the front. I'm going to use the Baddie For You and the bat on the front. Here's my favorite stamp pad. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to put it near the top and centered. Okay. And now I'm going to get out the bat. And I'm going to center him near the bottom, or her, it. There we go. Now while you have the bat out, I'm going to open the card up. I'm going to stamp some bats on the inside. I'm going to put 2 in the upper left corner. And I'm going to put 1 down here in the bottom right. Okay. And while we have that open, let's go ahead and get out, switch blocks here, D. Let's get out the Happy Halloween to You. Okay. There we go. And now we're done with our stamps. So you can set those aside. All we have left to do is to put this together. So we're going to use white pop-up, or white dimensional, to pop it up. I'm just going to use one in the back because that's really all it needs. And we're going to center this on the Flirty Flamingo. And then we're going to use our liquid glue. And we're going to adhere this to our black glitter piece. Again, centering it to the best of our ability. Because we all know Heather's not very centered sometimes. Whoop. I guess I should wait a little while longer. I'm going to put a little bit more glue on. I always say go a little extra when you're doing this, when you're working with glitter papers. Here we go. Give it a couple minutes to cling. Well, not a couple minutes, just a few seconds. Okay, now we're going to turn it over. We're going to do this on the back side. Now, when you go across, do your humps on the side, because that's going to be on your ribbon. So make sure you get that. And then you're just going to place it how you want it. And that looks good to me. And there we have it. A baddie for you card. So tomorrow will be day 12 in this series. And I think tomorrow we're going to do a treat holder. How does that sound? So until tomorrow, guys, stay crafty.